Fat Rob, what's up, Big John? You guys hear me? See me? Good? Joe, Stone Gunner? Everything sound and look good? Sweet, sweet. Fat Rob. Joe. Fat Rob, you need to make me some of those tacos, man. Those steak tacos. Hiya, Neto. I said I was going to start at 9, but I started a little early. Uncle Shell. I started a little early to make sure everything was running good still. How's everybody's night going so far? Yeah, I'm at the Cowboy Stadium going live, Joe. Uh, he let me borrow his man cave. Sweet, sweet. Big John, you drink all the whiskey already? Sub 23, KC. Appreciate it, Uncle. Not all of it, Big John. Yeah, everything's good, man. Everything's good. I've been watching your channel 23KC. I see you've been picking a lot of that ginger and stuff like that. Lisa, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? 23. Yeah, man. Y'all don't want him back? We'll send him back over to Cincinnati if y'all want him. Joe. Don't be sneaking into no private ponds, Joe. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. That's right. He ain't been eating too much this year. He been fumbling a lot. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Ginseng. Man, Uncle Sheb, it was rough today. It was rough. I think I didn't even catch no bass today. I caught a bunch of grinnells and buffalo carps and no bass. It was rough. That guy Allen, my friend, outfished me in my last fish. Mess with his line. That way it'll break on him. How old were you when you started fishing? I don't remember. I don't remember either. That's how long it's been. Because I'm right now. Got carp bass fishing. Yeah, I did catch some carp bass fishing. That place I went to has a ton of big buffalo carp, and we hooked into a few buffalo carp. We need a night challenge. Yeah, we do. Hey, Brenda. RWA, what's up, RWA, Mr. Russell? I was a late bloomer. Didn't start fishing until I was 13. You turned out pretty good out there in them ponds you fishing full of lily pads. You can't even see the water, so much lily pads. Any of y'all go fishing today? Other than I know Big John went hunting, but anybody else? Mr. Russell, you go fishing today? Battle fights. Texas Rhythm Live right now, yes sir. That guy Ellen. Yeah, you started at a young age. You're already addicted to it, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna be a pretty good bass fisherman if you're already into it that much at 13. Caught 2 bass and 3 crappie. Okay, 2 bass and dinner. What it sounds like. Junior started fishing when he was 4. Dang, young age. What time is it down there where you're from, Mr. Russell? I think Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. Battle Fights, is Texas really your first ever YouTube channel you created? Yeah, it is Battle Fights. I started YouTube, I think last month, made it a year for me when I started YouTube. Started the fishing YouTube channel and just ran with it. I caught 3 bass and 3 crappie. What's the craziest thing you've ever used as a rod? A can. Maybe we need to do that challenge, Jove. Use a can as a rod. I'm on that little can. Hey Joe, the other day I went bank fishing on my last video, and there was actually a can full of string at the spillway that somebody was using. $9.52 down there. So you guys are an hour ahead of me down here. I'm sure we were related. I thought it was you trying to fish behind my back. I said, "Oh, Joe been down here chunking that can around." I don't know about craziest rod, but I did catch a fish where they baked beans on my. I've caught it on corn and weenies, but I've never tried baked beans. I'll try anything that catches fish though. Who invented the Ned rig? Ha, good one. I lost a bet on that one, so I know the answer to that now. I bet some other people in here don't know who invented the Ned rig. How you came up with the name Texas Reeling Fishing? I came up with that name. Me and my wife actually came up with it together. I want to say we were just throwing ideas back and forth, and there's a lot of YouTubers already that have a lot of good names. And I think my wife came up with that name, to be honest. And when she said it to me, I liked how it sounded, and I stuck with it. My friend catches tons of channel cats on pieces. Yeah, those hot dogs do work. Those catfish love hot dogs. I've heard if you dip them in garlic, that it attracts them. I don't know. I've never tried it, but I've heard it. Okay. I like hot dogs. That whiskey kicking in, Big John. Peanut butter dough balls. Huh. I've never heard of that one either, Mr. Russell. I've never heard of anybody fishing with peanut butter dough balls. How does that work as far as it staying on a hook? Yeah, I've caught them on corn before. Full armor bass and hey, what's up, Fat Fam? How y'all doing tonight? Big John's life now. How old? I'm 31, brother. 31 years young. Yes, sir. 31. Plain bread. Yeah, I know that bread. It dissolves real easy after a while, after sitting in the water for so long. I see a lot of people catch carp on corn, and also with bread they catch a lot of carp. Fishing with pH. Peanut butter dough ball sounds good to eat. Yeah, I am married. I've been married 4 years now. Been married 4 years, and me and my wife, actually, before we got married, we used to do a ton of fishing together. But once we got married, we had kids, and it makes it kind of hard to go out there. We actually went out there today together, and I did a little fishing and took my kids and my wife with me. I like your background. I see Elliot 21. Yeah, he's back there. Where is he? Right there. I got a couple of Elliot, Prescott, Bryant, a little bit of everybody. Doing great, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he is. You ever get posterized on that goal behind you? Never. I got home court advantage, Joe. I've never been beat on that court right there. Never been beat on it. Undefeated, like 72-0 season for me. I take all challengers. I can pretty much make it with my eyes closed. I was fishing bluegill with pieces of biscuit and decided to hook a whole biscuit. That's funny. I don't think my biscuit would have made it to the hook. RWA fishing, just make a peanut butter sandwich. Everybody's gonna get hungry by the time they get out this live. Hey, it's me, your wife. I liked it because you're a Texas boy and you be reeling them in. That was my thinking behind it. Well, there you go, battle fights. That's how my wife came up with Texas reeling. Fishing. Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan? Yeah, I'm fishing with PH. I'm staying at Jerry Jones' house right now. He's thinking about getting a new quarterback, and I'm one of the guys that's gonna try out. I am. Battle fights. I just seen your hats. Looks nice. Appreciate it, brother. I got these hats right here for sale. Battle fights. if you want one. If you want one of these hats, go to my homepage on my YouTube, and where it says about me, it'll have my Gmail on there. Just send me a message and I'll get with you if you want one of these hats, and if you want to buy one, I'll ship it out to you. I am a Dallas Cowboy fan also. Nice. Cool. My wife used to fish with me while we were dating, but ended soon after marriage. I lost a fishing partner, but gained a wife. I think I won. Yeah, you definitely won, Mr. Russell. You won. You need to take her out there with you. Put her on camera. Just don't lose no bets on there like I did. You would rather do better than the last guy, probably. Yeah, I probably would. I mean, I can't get no worse. Fat Rod's fishing fix some tacos. Yeah, Fat Rod making some tacos. You won, brother Russ. Yeah, he sure did. I know, invented the net rig. Good one, Mr. Russell. Yeah, I lost the easy one. You know, my mind was on fishing that day, so I kind of I was unfocused at the time. Fish in Louisiana. What's up, Fish in Louisiana? Carlos. I have it on my head right now, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate you representing. Hey, Fish in Louisiana, where do you go fishing down there? What lakes or bodies of water do you fish? I don't get the Ned rig. I fished like that in the 80s. This is a crazy question to ask, but what made you all of a sudden upload on YouTube, start getting a following? What made you all upload on YouTube, start getting a following? Well, one of the reasons I really made my channel was, one, to show the world how much I love fishing, and me and Oscar, the guy you see on my videos a lot of the times, me and him would always go fishing, and we always got into some crazy adventures, and I always would tell him, man, I wish I would have recorded this. I wish I would have had, you know, something to go back and look at it. And I told myself one day, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and that was one of the reasons why. Another reason was because I wanted to do it for my kids, so they would have something to remember me by, because they're both young right now. So when they get older, they can always go back and type in Texas Reeling on the computer, and there I am. They'll have something to go back and look at me and see how I love to fish and my passion for fishing. So that's really the reason I started YouTube. It was never really for the money or anything like that. It's just a passion that I have, the love for fishing, just like a lot of these guys in here that are YouTubers. You know, they do it for the same reasons, because they love it. They love what they do, and it's not always about the money. It's more about the passion of it. All right, where are we? Fat Rob. Yeah, no jigs or Ned rigs. They just don't work for me. Yeah, Fat Rob, you love that underspin. You're like an underspin killer. Wish I could stay on tonight, but it got late dinner. All right, Full Armor Bass, and I appreciate you stopping by, brother. I hope those jigs that I sent you, I hope you catch some big ones on them. Have a good night. RWA, those plants start dying off. Ponds. Lake Bourne, Shell Beach area. I've never heard of those lakes. What do you fish for out there? What's up, Eddie Money? RWA, good night. God bless. So my bad grammar, but very interesting story. Thanks, brother. Thanks. Yeah, battle fights. That's probably that what I just said. I bet probably a lot of people in here didn't even know that about me either. So now everybody kind of gets the backstory of why I started YouTube and what I love about it. Yeah, that underspin is money. Yeah, it's money for you. That's one of my weakness. I went out last week, Fat Rob, and I threw that underspin. And I threw it. And I threw it. I couldn't even get a fish to look at it. And then I click on your channel, and there you are, down floating down Lake Banjo, wearing them out on that underspin. Fish in Louisiana, speckled trout and redfish. Oh, okay. I heard that speckled trout are really, really good to eat. I've never tried them, but I've heard they're really, really good. Monster reds. Man, I've seen some TV shows where they catch some monster reds, and man, that looks fun. That's one fish I would like to catch because they look like they're a lot of fun to catch. The pads are dying off. I'll be able to use open lures more often. What kind of lures are you gonna throw once the pads die off, Mr. Russell? NKR fishing. I appreciate it. NKR fishing and outdoors. I appreciate you stopping in here too. It means a lot. RWA. Need to hit that roadbed jig time. Oh yeah, Mr. Eddie Money. Yeah, we do. I don't think I fished it since that one time you took me. I may have fished it one other time. I think the week after that I tried it. But yeah, we definitely need to go. We need to go back on your boat though. Are my favorite to eat, but reds are the most fun to catch. Yeah, I would definitely love to do both. I would like to eat the speckled trout and try to catch a red. Small swim baits, lipless crankbaits, spinner baits, jerk baits, etc. So you throw a lot of moving baits once it dies off, pretty much. See, down here, once it gets cold down here, Mr. Russell, I always switch over to that jig, slow moving baits on the bottom. It seems like kind of like it's the opposite for you, more moving baits. I do a lot of cranking. Crankbaits and jerkbaits have been really good for me lately. Battlefights. Have you been recognized by a fan when you go to the store? I've been recognized out on the water battle fights. Maybe like 2 or 3 times where I've gone out and someone that's subbed to me recognizes me or sees my boat and they're like, "Hey, I'm subbed to you," which I thought was pretty cool. I think I have a video on that. It's one of my older videos where a guy ran into me. He was on a kayak and I was on my boat down on my spillway and he ran into me and he was like, "I'm subbed to you. I never knew." He said he was wondering if he would ever meet me in person out there at the spillway because he would watch my channel, which I felt like that was really, really cool. I like your buffalo fish you made once. Maybe I can have the recipe. That's a secret recipe. Secret recipe. RWA fishing. In cold weather, drop shots and net rigs. The bottoms are still mucky. Make jigs. Yeah, that's true. See, a lot of times in the wintertime, Mr. Russell, down here where I fish anyways, you know, everywhere is different, but I like to throw those jigs on those rock piles and stuff like that and just run it over the top of those rock piles. That's always been really, really key for me. That's how I caught my PB about a month ago on that video, just chunking it towards the bank and running it over some rocks. Fat Rob's Big John loves using the drop shot. Yeah, he loves drop shots, Ned rigs, and wacky worms. Fat Rob. Those are his top 3 baits. That's why I don't want to show my face. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. Yeah, I completely understand. where you're coming from on that, Battle Fights. But as far as for me, I mean, I don't mind. I like when people come up to me, and because the way I look at it is, people that are supporting my channel, I want to be able to tell them thank you in person. So I've always thought that it's been pretty cool when they come up to me. Hey buddy, what's up, Bobby? We were just talking about the drop shot. Bobby here, Bobby Sloan is the drop shot king, and what we were talking about, Bobby, is that Big John wanted to get a few lessons on how to use a drop shot from you. Fishing with PH, RW in the winter. I still can't let the lures go. Fishing. My go-to fishing is live shrimp under a popping cork. Huh. I used to use live shrimp, or not live shrimp, I used to use shrimp when I used to do a lot of catfishing down here, and it works really good. Shrimp works really good for catfishing down here. I used to like bananas, but not no more. From Nisi. Okay. I get recognized on the lake from time to time. Big John, you the man, that's why. Eddie Moore. And small jig. Yeah, small jigs, Eddie Money. That's the key. As a matter of fact, speaking of small jigs, right here, this little micro, black and blue micro jig. That's been money for years and years. I used to, where we at here? Come on, I can be a teacher. Show them how it's done, Bobby. I don't even think Big John owns a spinning reel, to be honest. Let me give Fishing with PH a big thank you for telling me about the swimmer silicone. I like tricks in the rain. Are you one day thinking of fishing in the ocean, or you have already? Battle Fights, I've never actually fished in the ocean. I would like to try it maybe one time. I don't know if I would like it. It's just so different from fishing in the ocean and fishing freshwater. I mean, it's two different ball games. But I would like to experience it one day. Some people love it, some people don't. But I may try it one day. Maybe it'd be more like a guided trip if I do it. But yeah, that's where I am on that. That guy, Ellen. I hope I build up more subs so I can just press start streaming and then talk about fishing for an hour. Stick with it, brother. Stick with it. It'll happen if you stick to it. Takes a lot of hard work though. You just stick with it and you'll get there. Dang, I got to work for you. I got a 42-inch redfish last week and he ran out of my line. I had to chase him with the boat, but I got him after 30. Golly, what kind of fishing rods and line and stuff do you use for reds? Should have seen Lake Russ this morning. They had a kayak tournament and a bass tournament was full and parked past the houses. Yeah, I like Lake Welsh, Bobby, but that's one of the reasons that I stay away from it. Is because every time that I've gone, it's always been so full and it's always some kind of tournament going on. Plus, their boat ramp is sketchy to me. I almost sunk my boat there one time. I got my 4D PB and jigs in there. Oh yeah, Eddie. Yeah, those 4D micro jigs. That peanut butter and jelly, I don't think I have it right here. That peanut butter and jelly one is sweet, Eddie. I actually picked one up today at the 4D shop, and it was the micro one. It's sweet. Goliath grouper. I do have one, Big John. I don't think I've ever seen you use it. Battlefield 8, so we should try it later. I'm so down. Sweet, sweet. Terry, does 4D still have the Texas Reeling Dish? Yeah, he still has them. He actually has a Senko. It's almost like this. It's called the Eddie. Pretty sweet. If you go to his website, he'll have it on there. It's called the Eddy. RWA fishing. Fishing in the ocean is great. So many species. My wife even ocean fish with me. Sweet, Mr. Russell. Yeah, that's one thing I haven't got around to is fishing in the ocean. Alan. Alright, I'm going to watch some college football. Catch you guys. Alright, Alan. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a good night. Battle fights. Is there a way that fishermen ends up hurt fishing in the ocean? Yeah, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos where they get hurt, they get thrown over the boat, or something crazy happens to them fishing in the ocean. I use a medium fast 7 with a spinning reel. Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason I thought it was like a really, really heavy type gear you had to use for them. But it's almost like the same equipment you would use for bass fishing or something like that. I do crappie fishing. Big John, you need to make some crappie tacos. Fishing like poles. Yeah, I bet it is. I've always, growing up, I always liked using small rods, catching big fish with them. I always thought it was the funnest thing ever. I would get those ultra light rods and try to catch the biggest fish I could with it. I know my brothers and my wife remembers me doing that. Well, every time we would go catfishing, they would have all these catfish poles, and I would always have this little bitty ultra light rod trying to catch the biggest catfish I could with it. I never used the spinning Big John had. Remember that net I told you? I got it and showed it in my new video. It looks nice. Yeah, I haven't checked that new video out, Fishing with PH. I saw you posted, but I've been so busy today I haven't got a chance to watch it. But I'm going to watch it tonight, and I'm going to check it out. I do remember you telling me you had got that new net. I'm going to check it out. I do need a new one too. Mine's kind of old and beat up. Damn. Most of our water is salt water without the big waves. Yeah, those big waves. I'm not a big fan of those big waves. Yeah, same setup for bass, really. That's cool. That's cool. 4D fishing. What's up, Mike? Jumping in a little late, but I'm here. Good to see you. We were talking about you a little while ago. Eddie Money we were talking about your black and blue micro jigs. One of the best jigs, one of the best baits I've used. We're talking about the peanut butter and jelly one. If you guys haven't checked out 4D Fishing, you guys go check them out. Got some awesome stuff. What's the craziest thing has happened to you on the channel so far? Battle fights. The craziest thing that's happened to me. Ooh, that's tough. I've had a few things happen to me. I've had boat trouble. I've had crazy things like catching my PB not too long ago. I don't know. I'd have to go back and think about it. I've almost lost my fishing rods. There's just so many different things that I can name out. That would be tough. Breezy, what's up, Breezy? Breezy Fishing and Co. That's if you guys don't know, he's the one that won the giveaway. I just sent him his baits. I think he received them the other day. We had a contest a month ago, and loser had to use a 2-foot-kids pole until he caught. That's funny. Me and my brother-in-law Oscar, we did a challenge on the little dog demon rod a couple months ago. Man, that was fun. We were trying to catch some big old bass on the little dog demon. We had a blast doing it. You have to take me to Mike's shop one day. Heck yeah, Eddie Money. He don't mind. Whoever, he'll accept anybody, and he'll show you how to tie some jigs up, and you can actually make any color you want, Eddie. That'd be we'd have to go up there one day. It'd be fun. It's fun. I mean, I have a blast every time I go. It's like a kid in a candy store. It's a blast. We should all get together one day. Yeah, we should. Battle fights. I'll get together and go do some fishing. You going fishing at ponds again. Dylan, I'm not sure. I wanted to go this weekend, but I want to say they have a couple of tournaments that are going to be going on this coming up weekend. So I may try to find somewhere else to go and kind of stay out of their way. So yeah, I went to Texarkana Spillway today, but I really didn't do no good. It was my first time fishing it on my boat. 4D fishing, you have any crankbaits? No, he doesn't have crankbaits. He has just about everything else though. I like the video where the snakes almost got Eddie. Yeah, that's another crazy thing that happened to me. Everybody that watches my channel, you guys know how much I love snakes. I about fell off the boat when I saw that snake next to me. All those awesome jigs. Yeah, they are awesome, Breezy. They are awesome. Snake almost got Eddie. Yeah, plenty of times. Those snakes, man, they'll put a scare in me. I saw my first gator a couple months ago. That was a big shock to me too, because I had never seen one at my spillway. And I had fished that spillway almost like 20 years. I didn't even know that it had gators that far up, and I saw that gator and I was in shock. Breezy fishing. Going to put those 4D jigs to work tomorrow and hopefully catch some fish. Sweet, Breezy, sweet. Hey, make sure you record it. We want to see what those 4D jigs do. Eddie money credit card is burning a hole in my pocket. You got to use that code, Eddie. Use that code to keep it real. That way you get free baits. Do a bloopers video. I do really need to do a bloopers video. It'd probably be a long one if I did a bloopers video. Now, well, I really would like to do that, but this computer that I'm actually live streaming on now, I had a lot of my footage from when I first started YouTube on it, and the computer crashed on me and I lost a lot of my stuff that was on this computer. I actually had to go out and buy this laptop that I have right here when that happened. So a lot of my footage from when I first started got lost on this computer, which sucks. I'm working on fish. I will send you a shirt. Battle fights. Okay, sweet, man. Yeah, definitely send it over. I'll sport it for sure. I'm also working on a logo myself. I'm getting real close to getting it done here pretty soon. And once I get it done, I'll have it up on a website, and I'll be selling shirts, hats, all kinds of stuff. So you guys make sure you'll check that out. I'll do a whole video, separate video on that. Breezy fishing cool. Yeah, I'm going to go do that. I just hope it's a good spot. Yeah, hopefully you wear them out on them, Breezy. 49 minutes of Eddie dropping rods in the water. Yeah, that's true, Mike. I don't know how many. Hey, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I almost dropped another one in the water not too long ago, but I don't think I put it on video. And drones, yeah, Terry. Yeah. And drones. Oscar saved me on that one. Man, I've dropped just about everything in the water. Even myself. I fell in the water one time not too long ago when I was taking my boat out when my battery was dead. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, Oscar had that one-handed catch. That's the drone sitting behind me over here. Right there is the drone. I was working on putting the Texas reeling stuff on this separate tab on my site. Okay. Yeah, Mike's been working on his website. He's been updating it here, and he's gonna have, I think like he said, he's gonna have a whole separate tab of just different baits on it. So if you guys want like my spinner bait or the eddy or whatever, you know, you guys can go on there and it'll have a whole section of nothing but stuff like that. I'm not asking for a shout out. I'm just giving you a shirt as a gift, as a friend. Appreciate it, Battle Fights. Yeah, I sure do appreciate it, brother. Oscar looked like superhero saving the drone. Yeah, he did. Man, it was crazy. That was maybe one of the craziest things that's happened. Battle Fights. I don't know if you've seen that video where I almost lost my drone. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, you're getting good at the drone shots. Appreciate it, Brizzy. Oscar actually is the one that helped me a lot on those drone shots. He took my drone once I bought it. He took it and he learned that drone inside and out, and he kind of came back and showed me. He taught me a lot about that drone. I still don't know as much as he does, but I'm getting the hang of it a little bit here and there. Mike, you mind if Eddie takes me to your shop? Battle Fights, I did. Yeah, that's probably one of the crazy things that happened to me in Battle Fights is almost losing that drone, because those things are not cheap. They are not cheap. I almost lost a finger saving the drone. Yeah, I almost lost a finger. I almost lost a brother-in-law. He almost was gator food. Y'all have a good one getting up early to go hunting. Alright, Big John. Hopefully you get you one tomorrow morning. I'm sure you're probably going to make a video on it. I'll be checking that out. I don't know if that was crazier than you and Oscar talking to the little guy on the deck. Yeah, we did. We were talking to that little guy on the deck. That was actually my video where I caught my PB. Yeah, we had a whole conversation with him. He never said a word back. Could have been worse. My buddy flew his drone, an expensive one, over the water, and it landed in the water. Good God. Wow, that's crazy. PH. Man, that's a heartbreaker there. That is, I'll tell you what. When I first started YouTube, I dropped my camera in the water. This camera right here. Where's it? That one right there. That's my expensive big camera that I use. I had one exactly like that, and I had just bought it to start YouTube, and I was maybe a month into YouTube, and I had it up on a tripod on my boat, and it fell over and went in the water, and that was it for that. I had to buy another one, and those things are not cheap. I didn't get it on video. Everything that I had recorded was on that camera, so I wasn't able to show nothing. Oh, that's cool. Good night, Big John. No, I don't mind at all. I welcome folks to come to my shop. Yes, sir, he does. I'm telling you, Eddie, if you go one time, you're gonna want to go again and again and again. It's a fun place to be. Dylan Armstrong, I got it. Turning at Pines next weekend. I need some spots. Yeah. Oh, okay. Are you gonna fish that? Are you fishing that high school tournament, Dylan? Battle Fights. You have comedy on your channel. You make me laugh. Appreciate it, Battle Fights, man. I love going out there and having fun and just showing everybody. That's why I always tell you guys, I just keep it real with you guys, man. I love doing this stuff. Bluegill and bass. What's up, man? I think I just watched one of your videos earlier today. I dropped a couple of cell phones in the water. Yeah, I've ran through a lot of phones too, Eddie. I've never dropped one in the water, knock on wood, but I've broken a lot of phones. A lot. I actually broke a phone one time when the Cowboys were playing and they lost to the Eagles. I got my phone and I chunked it across the room, and my wife looked at me. That was before she was married to me. She looked at me, and I was sitting there with my head down, And she took a picture and made a meme out of me. Fishing with pH. Oh man, that sucks. Wow. That's something for fishing. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely risky. I learned my lesson on it though. I'm constantly checking and making sure that I have it where it won't fall. I don't put it on my tripod on my boat no more. I learned my lesson on that. Dylan Armstrong. Oh, okay. Um, Man, to be honest, the last couple times I went out there, the bite had been kind of tough. I caught a few small ones just fishing the open water. I actually got a video probably sometime this week that I'm gonna try to put out where I was catching them on some crankbaits. Um, so I'll put that video out. I'll try to have that out by like maybe Wednesday, and you'll probably be able to tell. It's more on the south end of the lake where I was fishing. You'll be able to tell where I was catching them. Bluegill bass, never live stream, but I'm thinking about it. Yeah, bluegill bass. This is actually my first live stream too, and I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Yes, you have. I see, Unc. Yeah, Shelby. If you guys see Shelby Williams in there, he knows that's my Uncle Shell there. He knows I done been through some phones. I'll break a phone in a heartbeat. Oh man, I know that feeling. Better fights. Eddie only drops his phone when his wife calls for him to come home. Yeah. Good one, Terry. Good one. I drop everything I'm doing and I come straight home. I thought it may have been. Nah, this PH. I don't even. This season it's over. I don't even get mad over it no more. It's almost become a joke for this year. This was a couple years back when they were actually good, and we lost to them. Hopefully the Bucks can pull the win tomorrow, or I might cry. Breezy. Bluegill bass. I have the same tripod that you have in the background. Yeah, I actually just got that tripod maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm really liking it because it has that. You can take the middle of it out and use it as a monopod, which I used it today to try to get some B-roll shots. So I thought it was a pretty cool tripod. It's pretty sweet. Has your wife made you organize your clothes like your tackle boxes yet? Yeah, Mike. You see, my man cave and my boat are probably the two most organized things that I own right now. I have a couple of baits right here next to me, and they're all nice and neatly organized. But my closet, we're not even gonna go there with the closet. Looking, appreciate it, Breezy. Appreciate it. I've been working on it for a little while. Luckily, I haven't broken nothing in here with some of the games. There's been times where I feel like ripping everything off the wall, but as you can see, everything's still intact for the most part. Hey, have you chosen a name for that little boat you have? Oh, I haven't, Mr. Russell. I haven't. I got some good names though. I got one that I really liked. That my buddy Michael, he told me to call it the Trespasser, and I don't know if you remember that video, but I was fishing where I wasn't supposed to be trespassing, and I thought that was a pretty cool name. Crazy. Yeah, yeah. That fight RWA fishing. I definitely love the I got from Texas really Sweet hat for sure. Hey, I appreciate it, Mike. I appreciate it. You love the hat, and I love the baits, so it evens out. Trespasser is a good one. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool too. Mr. Russell had, man, I got some good names for it, and I've been wanting to take that little boat back out. I actually wanted to take it out last weekend down there to the spillway because my spillway right now is so low that I can't get my boat in there. That's why I went bank fishing on my last video because I couldn't get my boat in there. When you taking me fishing? Whenever you want to go, Unc. Me and you go crappie fishing. Another good question I have. Who is your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I have a couple of different YouTubers that I watch. Of course, I watch all these guys, a lot of the YouTubers that are in this live right now. I watch all of them. You know, they all have great channels. I love watching all of them. But I don't know. That's a tough one, man. There's not really one that just blows everybody out the water to me. There's a lot of YouTubers that I like one thing about them that they do and another thing about another YouTuber that they do. So it's kind of hard for me to choose just one. I'm my favorite YouTuber, I guess I can say. You might be able to get some of those that you lost at the spillway last week. Yeah, I lost a ton of them, Mike. Man, it was. I don't think I've lost that many baits in one day. I'm pretty sure most people would have just quit and just called it a day after losing like half a tackle box. How do you pick the music that you put in your videos? Well, Mike, the music, a lot of the times, the way I pick it, well, I get my music from I actually get it from YouTube library is where I get it from. But every time I make a video, I kind of have a vision for the way I want to make my video, and I kind of in my head kind of know what kind of beat I want that video or my B-roll to go with. It's just, I don't know. It just like I'll go through some songs and I can just tell what flows better with it. Yeah, it was, Breezy. It was rough. Rough. Fishing. One day I lost 3 hollow body frogs. Jeez. Golly. That's like $30 you just lost. At least you lost those lures in the water and not in the trees. Yeah. I love the way you do your intros. Thank you, Terry. I try to do a lot of I try to mix it up a little bit. I like doing B-roll shots, and if you don't know what a B-roll shot, that's a lot of the times what I do on my intros and stuff like that, where you guys will see a cool shot of something. But I try not to do it so much because I don't want everybody to get burned out on me just doing the same thing over and over. So I like to try to mix it up a lot. There's a lot of times where I want to get a lot of drone shots, but I don't have the biggest drone. So if there's wind out there, my drone, when I get it sent up in the air, it'll start shaking a lot and stuff, which makes it hard to control, and you get that shot where it's shaky. So I like to do it on real calm days when I put the drone up. There's a magnet fishing video with a rope to find stuff under the water. I'm going to get one soon. Hey, you ought to make a video on that. I see a lot of people do it with those magnet fishing. I like watching those type of videos. They're pretty cool. You ought to put a video up on that. Battle fights. Checking out some of you guys now. Cool. Yeah, check some of these guys got some awesome channels fishing Louisiana. Sometimes you can find some interesting stuff doing that. Hey Breezy, have you ever done that magnet fishing that Battle Fights is talking about? Been sub to RWA. Hmm. Yeah, you gotta love old Mr. Russell's channel. Are you going to continue to do some food reviews on your channel? Mike. Yeah, we got that new Travis Scott burger from McDonald's on my next channel on my food review. And you, of course. Appreciate it, Fish in Louisiana. Oh no, but I watched the guys from Cruise. Yeah, I saw they were throwing it around too, Breezy. They were throwing it off that dock, catching some crazy stuff. Imagine you throw it in and take out a grenade. I'd probably throw it back in. I'd throw the whole magnet and everything in the water. That's funny. Are you going to continue to fish through? Yeah, I'm gonna grind it out all through the winter time. I'm just gonna have to switch my tactics and try to figure out these fish a little bit better throughout the winter. Right now, the tough is actually it's really tough right now. The bite is. I've been these last couple of weeks have been really tough catching anything for me. Some of these other guys probably are wearing them out, but as far as for me, I've been having a tough time catching some good fish. Appreciate it, PH. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good night, brother. Battle fights that could happen in a river near an old battlefield. Yeah. It'll happen in a river where you got them big tanks. What lakes do you want to fish that you haven't fished yet? I would like to go. One place I would like to go is Lake Livingston, Mr. Mike. I've been there when I was younger. I went to Lake Livingston. My dad took me one time, but we didn't have a boat. I would like to go there with a boat. That's one spot I've always wanted to go back to. And it's crazy, but I've never fished Lake Fork, Lake Tyler. Man, there's so many lakes, Mr. Mike. All the lakes that you fished. Oh, Lake Nakanish. That's one lake that I've been so anxious to go. Lake Nakanish. I've heard there's some giant fish in there. I've been wanting to go there for a long time. What's your favorite fish to catch? I'm guessing white bass. Am I right or am I right? You are not right. You got that wrong as I got that Ned rig question wrong, Miss Yesenia Acuna. What's your fantasy fishing trip? Fantasy fishing trip. Ooh. I would have to say get in a cabin up in the woods somewhere off the grid, Mr. Russell, away from the crazy city life and just going out there and wearing them out. I don't even care what kind of fish it is. Just being out there, getting your mind off of life for a trip, man, that would be awesome. Good night fishing, PH. Go away for 5 minutes and think. Battle fights. Oh man, that's funny. I just heard that like West is going to shut down like what happened in Monticello in Mount Pleasant. Huh. Yeah, I think I was in Big John's live earlier, Mike, and I think they were in there talking about that as well, as far as the power plant lake at Lake Welsh. Come here, I will put fishing. Yeah, man, I would like to do different. Like we were talking about earlier, I would like to get on some reds. That would be fun, man. Good night fishing with PH. I know, right? I love catching all fish. Breezy. Breezy, I remember on your videos you used to catch a lot of tilapia. I actually caught my first tilapia maybe like 3 weeks ago. I went fishing at this power plant lake we have here in Marshall where I live, and man, I hooked into a tilapia with a crankbait. It was pretty crazy. My finish is giant tarpon. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Russell, have you seen River Monsters? Man, I used to love watching that show. I probably watched the reruns. I don't know how many times now, but he caught that giant tarpon on there. And there's another show with this other guy that kind of like River Monsters, and it's a good show too. Fishing Louisiana, are you on the coast or in the swamp? Can you imagine a fight on 100-pound tarpon? Man, that would be crazy. He'd probably drag me in the water. Yeah, they are really good to eat, but I don't know if I'd eat it from a duck pond. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Breezy. That'd be kind of tough. I'd probably have to pass on that too. Have you guys seen the YouTube channel Black H and Wilderness? The guy that. Yeah, I've seen that battle fights. I've seen that where he lets those bees and ants and all these other things kind of sting him. Tarpon so bad. Man, that's a heck of a fish there. That's like reeling in a boat. I knew a guy who went into recover an unexploded. I said, you'll be the one with the little hammer checking for Doug. Man, Mr. Russell, you always have the best comments. On my videos, I have to give it to Mr. Russell, hands down. He always has the funniest and the best comments, man. They make me and my wife laugh so hard. Live by New Orleans, but the camp I was driving close to the coast. Coyote is cool. Since we were Monsters episodes. Yeah, they are, Mr. Russell. Man, I love that show. I used to be addicted to that show. I think I'm starting to like RWA fishing. Yeah, check him out. Check him out, man. He has a good channel. Oh, one other thing, everybody that's in here, before we get offline, me and Mike got together, and we're gonna do a giveaway for someone today. We're gonna send you guys some baits, whoever wins the giveaway. We've been trying to think of some different ways, so every time I do a live, which I plan on doing lives every Saturday from now on, we're gonna do a giveaway. So for today's quiz question, I got this worm right here. If anybody can tell me what size of worm this is, they'll be the first one that tells me the correct size of this worm will be today's winner of the giveaway. And you'll get some free baits. I'll let y'all see that one more time. So, Tony Hollingworth. Yep, you're right, Tony Hollingworth. Tony Hollingworth got it right. 12-inch worm. That's exactly what it is. It's a 12-inch zoom worm. Alex Morgan, nope. Tony got it right. It's a 12-inch. Hey Tony, if you would do me a favor and go to my homepage, and send me an email. My email's on my home YouTube page. Send me an email and I'll get with you so I can get your address and all that information, and I'll send you out some 4D baits. What time does the live end? Whatever time, brother. I don't know. When everybody starts getting tired, I guess. What time is it? I'll probably run it till 10 o'clock. It's 9:50 right now where I'm at, so I'll probably run it for about 10 more minutes and then probably call it a night. Alex Morgan. Hey, nice. Congrats, Ellen. Tony. Huh. I was going to say 11 and a half. Breezy. Sounds good, bro. Congrats, Tony. Hey, Tony, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of baits do you like throwing? Are you into like craws or flukes or like what jig trailers? Or let me know, because I got a couple of different styles. I got some knuckle draggers here in my shop. And that way I'll send you kind of something that you'll be using a lot more. And let me know what color also. And if I have that color, then I'll send you that color for your first stream. Appreciate it, Brizzy. Appreciate it. 4D has the goods. Yeah, he does. Breezy knows that. He got a whole box full of that 4D goods. Oh, sweet. Fishing Louisiana. Are you going to record it and put it up on YouTube? That'd be pretty cool to watch. I'd definitely watch you do something like that. Breezy, good luck. Baits you want from Texas Reeling. Yeah, Mike, I don't think you were in here yet when he was talking about him. He said he's going to try to go out and fish with him here real soon. I told him to record. That way we'll see what he catches with him. Okay, sure will. Appreciate it, Tony. Have you ever fished Richland Chambers Lake? I haven't. I've never fished that lake. Where exactly is that Richland Chambers or Chambers Lake located at? Positive Chrome, what's up, brother? I was cleaning up some saltwater rigs earlier today and thought about you. Oh, sweet, man. I'm doing my first live. Positive Crunch, if you guys haven't checked them out, if you guys are into music and funny videos, man, go check him out. He does a lot of music review, music reaction videos and stuff like that. Yeah, is that the plan? Going to do it live. Yes. Oh, sweet. Y'all definitely be tuning in for that. Let me know around when you plan on doing that, and I'll definitely check that out. That'd be cool to watch. So ready to catch a fish. What, that little girl she ain't want to be in here messing on the computer, Uncle Shell. Out of course it can. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I've never fished it. Is it a really good lake to fish? This next coming year, once all this COVID and all this other stuff kind of calms down, I plan on doing a lot more traveling or trying out different lakes and stuff. I kind of wanted to do it this year, but then COVID happened and it kind of messed everything up for everybody pretty much. So this next coming year, I plan on doing a lot more traveling and hitting a lot of new lakes. Imagine you fishing and then you end up hearing people talking. They're making their video and they see you in your camera and it's Mr. Beast. Thanks, dude. Yeah, no problem, brother. Cool, I will hit you up. Awesome. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, I'm still on, brother. I'm still on. We're going strong. We're going to give it about 5-6 more minutes. Uncle Shelby Williams. How do you like Uncle Shelby Williams? How do you like working with it? He loves it. I'll answer that question for him, Yesenia. He loves it. Best worker he's ever been around. Best fisherman he's ever been around. I would love to subscribe to everyone on here tonight. If you hit me up in your Instagram or YouTube. Well, there you guys have it. There's a Mike. You guys make sure you hit him up, and he's saying he'll subscribe to anybody tonight. Mr. Mike from 4D, he loves watching fishing. He's just like me. He loves fishing. That was my home lake, and now I'm in Tennessee now. Oh, sweet, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna look that lake up. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna see how far that is from me. I don't know exactly how far that is, but I'm gonna look it up. You're not far. Come here, and we can do a video together. Okay, send me your information on my email, brother. That's right, 23. Video of hooking your first red. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I definitely would like to go. I'm up to 4D. I like your live. I would try to get on here all the time on Saturday. 14 will work. Okay, appreciate it. Battle Fights. Yeah, I'm gonna do it every Saturday, like I said, unless I have something very important going on. I won't be able to, but I'll let everybody know ahead of time that I won't be able to get on if I can't. Other than that, though, I'll probably be in here on Saturdays on this live. All right, I'll check my email here in a little while when we get off. Yeah, maybe hopefully we can get on some reds one day. That'd be pretty fun. Do you use nothing but live bait for catching reds? Fish in Louisiana? Or can you use soft plastic? Well, they hit soft plastics too, or lures or something. I think I've seen guys catch them on top water, if I'm not mistaken. This has been fun. Appreciate it, Mike. It's been lit in here. Keeping it real Saturdays. That's right, Breezy. Good night, everyone. Good luck to everyone. Appreciate you stopping by, Eddie. Have a good night, brother. And we need to get together soon as well and go fish that bridge. See if you can get me on another double digit one day. Yeah, soft and rattle traps, top water. Yeah, when I was telling you, I've seen some on TV where they catch them on some top waters, and their blow ups are crazy. They love noise. Ah, yeah, sweet. Yeah, that rattle trap will definitely do it. Catch you next Saturday night, same time. All right, Uncle Shelb, have a good night, brother. I hope so, Breezy. I sure hope they do. All right, Mike. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. It looks like everybody's ready to go to bed, so I appreciate all of you stopping by. I will see you guys next Saturday. Yeah, it was fun. Thank all of you for coming in. I'll see y'all next Saturday. Y'all have a good night. My all-time fishing memory, probably my most recent one when I caught my 12-pounder positive crunch. Keep it real. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.